Hello everyone, this is Shadow Blade 93, also known as Light Dark Blade 93, and I am going to be talking about, though, this is one thing, this has not been done in a long time, since I will be telling probably almost a long story when I was young, and this is pretty much when our cat, known as Sylvesta, was still around, including when we first got her. I do believe it was around 2002 or 2003, in the middle of September. My mom had a small kitten. She walked home with a small kitten, and that's when Sylvesta's journey decided to begin. Right then and there. I was still in school during that time. I was around, like, during 2002, I was around, like, 7 or 8 years old. And things. Sorry for that mere silence. We decided to name Sylvesta that name, that her pattern was black and white. Think of it as Sylvester from Looney Tunes. Sylvester was a male cat in Looney Tunes, while Sylvesta was a female, is a female. So we decided to replace the ER because we almost called her Sylvester until we noticed she was a female, and we gave her the name Sylvesta. From all those years, Sylvesta lasted from 2002 or 2003 when we first got her, all the way to 2011 of this day. And this still wounds me deeply. It's not that easy for me to talk about that much, but it always puts me it always changes my mood. Sylvester was a very nice cat to have. When when she was still a kitten, she always climbed up stuff as well. She climbed up the tree. This one I also got my first scratch, which actually became a scar. It's on my right shoulder, but people can barely see it nowadays. And then I have 2 scratch marks that are now scarred on my chest as well, when her back claws got me. It's when she was stuck up on the roof at one time when I got the scar on my shoulder. Sure, it was a long scratch and scar, but it didn't matter to me. I had to help to get her down from the roof of the house until she got more older. that she enjoyed my younger sister's piece of pumpkin pie. It was so adorable to see a kitten to do that. And then she always licked off the cheese from the Cheetos on our fingers. It was also adorable. But as she got older, she first had her first litter of kittens. Her first litter of kittens. That was so long time ago. It's not funny. Some of the kittens didn't make it, but when she had her second litter of kittens, some of them made it. Some of them, most of the first litter, we had to give out to the neighbors, to give out to give them to people. And then for the second litter, this is when Sylvesta was a bit more older. She always carries her kittens around. It was so cute. So we decided to keep some of the kittens. The main one, the main one, most of the kittens didn't make it except one. One made it, and that was Joey. Think of it as think it as this. We had the idea from Yu-Gi-Oh! Of Joey Wheeler, the character of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of the original series. So, yeah. So we named that one Joey, and but we never. Joey is another story I would have to tell. His pattern was like his dad's, but he was a different. His fur and coat was a different color. I still love cats no matter what. And Sylvesta was the longest cat we had around. I will soon have to show you two videos. One when she was alive and one after she died. And it's a drawing that my older sister drew in memory of her because I requested it. These kind of things do happen time to time again. No matter what, things like this happens and you can't do anything about that. This wounded me deep into my heart. I know Sylvester wouldn't want me like this. But as soon I was older, as soon I got more older, I ended up being distant from people. I began to become heartless, but that's a different story of me. But as now, I'm not that heartless anymore. I'm not trying to go back the way I was before. I know my dad wouldn't want that. I know Sylvester wouldn't want that. But let's continue on with Sylvester's story. The story of Sylvester. As I said before, then when we didn't have any other cats except Sylvester. And then there's mom's dog, Blackie, which is a Cocker Spaniel and Dachshund mixture. He loved the hell out of me too much. Oh, God. Man. For Blackie, it's going to be a different story. Because my mom loved that dog too much. So much, and even Sylvesta as well. We came up with the nickname Miss Kitty for her as well. After she had her litter of kittens, we named her Miss Kitty, and she actually responds to it. So apparently Bandicam decides to interrupt me, but I will skip all the way to 2011 again. Sylvester will always be in my heart, no matter what. Any animal will always be in your hearts if they pass away. All those memories with them. I played with Sylvesta a lot to help her last longer, including of playing with her paws and her tail, which actually kind of did piss her off a bit, but hell, I've been through a lot, so it this will always be with me, no matter what. Bugs got her. Anyways, when I was in high school, when I went to my high school on the very day of 2011, February 25th, I went to high school. Then that's when Sylvester died because of bugs got her into her food. It was a very sad day. We didn't know that bugs got into her food at all. You have to keep an eye on your animals, no matter what. Keep them healthy at all times. It includes for bugs, anything that can make them ill. You have to bring them to the vet or try to solve the problems as you can. We didn't know at all that she would pass away that fast during that day. Her claw got stuck to my mom's bed when she was trying to climb up. It was really sad for me. Then when I got home, everybody told me that Sylvester passed away. It was very upsetting for me. I was crying really bad. Sylvester always loved to get into my cup of noodles of any kind of cup of noodles she would love to eat. She puts her paw out, going like, hey, give me that, boy. Give me that. Give me that. Or she puts her paw on my mouth, on my lips, to get the ramen. To get the ramen. As this is pretty much a short story right now. I am sorry, but it's a very sad story for me. Probably the next one will probably be when I talk about my dad, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. But as time goes on, I'll always have Sylvester in my heart. She treated us three kids, me and my two sisters, as her kittens. It was the cutest thing ever. But right now, I want to keep an eye on Betsy to see how long she'll last. Will she last longer than Sylvester? I don't know. Sylvester lasted for about 9 or 10 years. That's how old she was. She was 10 or 9 years old for a cat. Anyways, I have rambled too much about this, and I'll begin showing the videos of when she was alive and then after she passed away. I'll be right back, everyone. And this thing always happens too.
Hello guys, this is Shadow Death Blade. This is me recording my cat, Sylvesta. And she's yawning. Sylvesta! Want your cat treat? Or not. I'll make the little, I'll record the other part later. when she's playing. Alright, this is Shadow Deathblade and cut.
That has been a long time, ever since Sylvesta died. I've known this for a long time, but the video that I recorded was with an old Logitech webcam. It had so bad quality. I wouldn't lie. I'm sorry, but as you can tell, she was a black and white cat, and she was still cute. Now here is my older sister's video. She made this because I requested it. (2003). That's when we got her. My sister drew this when she was still able to draw art. (2003). Is when we first got her. Things have changed a long time, but as you can tell, I thanked my sister, my older sister Brenda, of making this. And it's the older sister I've now have living with me right now, and we're pretty much roommates at this moment. So this always wounds me. This is a long time ago, everyone. I'll be putting it all together here in a bit. But I hope you enjoy this video nonetheless. And this is in memory for Sylvesta. If I had more to tell of the story for Sylvesta, I would, but I'm pretty much not in the mood for telling more of the story. If you want to know more, you can ask me, but I always will remember Sylvesta, no matter what. Rest in peace, Sylvesta. Oh, what the fuck? Now, I will end this video. Let me just change the scenery for it. Boom, boom. Anyways, everyone, thank you all for watching. This has been Shadow Blade 93, also known as Light Dark Blade 93. Peace out. Keep on the stuff. Laters. And I will see you all in the next videos. Bye, everyone.